Today we're visiting Rosa Parks Elementary School, which is part of the Tulsa Union School District. We're going to learn about a gardening program called Global Gardens, and joining me is Maggie Regan. Maggie, welcome to Oklahoma Gardening.
Thank you.
Could you tell me a bit about the mission of Global Gardens?
Yes, Global Gardens actually has a pretty broad mission. We aim to break the cycle of poverty through the process of creating community gardens. So we try to empower students and communities by creating gardens.
Okay, and you have several different goals as part of this, and I know you focus on education and empowerment. Let's look at some of these pieces. Tell me a bit about the education and how you incorporate gardens with that.
Yeah, well, there's a lot to learn from a garden.
Absolutely.
Definitely. We emphasize the health and nutrition aspect, as well as just the science that goes along with plant development and the ecosystems in the garden. The wildlife in the garden is really inspiring to the children, so we try to foster that appreciation for nature just by giving them a chance to be outside. We also incorporate a lot of journaling, writing, researching. We do a lot of experiments. We always focus on the scientific method during the winter time when we're inside more, and just try to inspire children through that. We do a lot of art projects also. We really try to be pretty interdisciplinary in our approach.
Excellent. And through this process, you're also empowering the children and working on some character development.
Yeah, we focus on it. We are an inquiry-based program, which means that all of these gardens are inspired by the students' questions, by the students' ideas. Everything's guided by that. They come up with what they want to learn from the garden, and that really guides the process. And that is kind of how they are empowered by this process.
Excellent. And can you give us a little bit of history about how this garden started? This is just one of two.
Certainly, yes. Global Gardens started at a different site at Eugene Field Elementary, which is on the west side of Tulsa. And it started as an after-school program out there in 2006. And the response by the students, by the faculty at the school, and by the community was so strong that it quickly grew into being into all the classrooms at Eugene Field, and then in 2008 we expanded out into Rosa Parks. So we've been here since then, and that kind of grew the same way. It started as an after-school program out here, and slowly we've been working our way into the classroom, and now we are in all 27 classrooms at Rosa Parks.
And all those students come out here every week?
Every class has their own class garden. So pre-K through 5th grade, every student is able to come out to the garden at least once a week and take care of their own class garden.
That is a wonderful opportunity for them. Tell me about the after-school program as well.
The after-school program is really, really strong and an amazing program. We're able to serve about 30 kids. We have 2 groups that each come twice a week, and they each get their own individual gardens, which is completely dreamed up by them. The garden themes are based on their own interests. So we might have a Lego garden, we might have an underwater garden. We have all sorts of gardens in the after-school program, and it's really driven by the kids' dreams and by what they're already interested in. And we focus on the peace aspect, peace education a lot in the after-school program too. We start each day with a community circle where the students are able to kind of think about what they might like to let go of for the day, and then think about what kind of goals they have for the day, and then we do breathing as a group all together. So it's really more like a close-knit family in the after-school program. It's really fun.
I understand that community aspect, that family aspect is also very important.
Definitely. We work hard to try to include the community and the families as much as possible out here. We have several community days a year where students are able to invite members of their family or their community into the garden, and we encourage parents and family members to be involved with their students' gardens as much as possible.
Well, thank you so much, Maggie. I'm going to visit with some of the children who are involved.
Great. Thank you.
Well, Selah, each one of your classrooms out here has its own garden, which is wonderful. And they all have a theme. I really like that idea. And this is a fairy tale theme, right?
Yes.
You want to tell me about some of the plants in the fairy tale garden?
Yes. These are irises for the goddess of the rainbow.
Iris, the goddess of the rainbow. Wonderful.
These roses are for Beauty and the Beast.
That's very clever.
And these are sleeping. This is a Sleeping Beauty melon for Sleeping Beauty.
Okay, well that'll come out pretty soon here. You just planted that. I see you have a unique scarecrow.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a minotaur, but it kind of got deformed.
So he's here to protect the garden, huh?
Yes.
This is very imaginative. I love it.
Thank you.
Well, Sarah, your classroom has a health and beauty themed garden, right?
Mm-hmm.
You want to tell me a little bit about the plants in this?
So we have broccoli, and broccoli is really good. And, broccoli and cauliflower are related, and I like them both.
Mm-hmm. And you're going to have a taste test, aren't you, pretty soon?
Yes. At our party, our end of the year party, we're going to have store broccoli, and then we're going to try that broccoli to see which one tastes, if they taste different.
That'll be interesting to see how you compare, huh?
Mm-hmm. And then right here we have lavender, and lavender smells really good. And we made lavender oil, and it helps, like the oil helps calm you down.
Excellent. You made that in class?
We actually picked some, and then we made it in class.
Excellent. What other plants do you have here?
We have lemon balm, which smells really good, and we made lemon balm tea, and we drink it over there. We put either sugar or honey in it, and then right here we have parsley. So
very nice. I really like your garden, and it's nice that you get to taste some of the things that you grow and learn how they could be good for your body. Thank you. Well, Carme, you get to work in 2 gardens out here, right?
yes,
You have a classroom garden. What's the theme of that?
the space garden.
The space garden. And you also participate in the after-school program, so you have your own private garden. You want to tell me about this garden?
My garden is the organization garden, and the soil is special because there's there's a lasagna garden, and they have layers
Right.
of newspaper and compost and soil.
So you've put the different layers in here to prepare your soil? And then what are you going to plant?
Random things, but like in little sections so they can be like organized.
Okay, I like that. Now, what do you enjoy out here about getting to be part of the Global Gardens program?
I really enjoy our teamwork and how we have good friends.
I think it's a wonderful opportunity for you to get to learn about gardening.